All right, my people. Yes, the match is all over. Chelsea, Dortmund, it's all over right now. It's all over right now. It was indeed a good exercise. For the team in general, it was a good exercise for both teams. This match, I think by far, was the strongest match. The strongest opponent we faced by far throughout this preseason. Throughout this preseason, the strongest opponent Chelsea faced by far is Dortmund. And the match from the very start, from the on goal, from the very start of the match, it was like a competition, as if something was at stake. Anyway, but Chelsea took the match very seriously from the start, especially the first half. The first 5-10 minutes, it was as if Chelsea was on their front foot. At that moment, I was thinking maybe the early goal was going to come in. But Dortmund was resilient. Dortmund was resilient. We know the Germans. We know what they can do. They were very effective in their defense, very effective on the counter. They get the ball from the defense and they counter. They get the ball, they counter. But because of the way we position ourselves, look, let me say this before I continue. We still need Caicedo in that midfield. We need experience in that midfield. The way Dortmund played us in that midfield, if not that we have good attackers, they would have embarrassed us. We need Caicedo in that midfield. I have written down 20 things, 1, up to 20 that I want to talk about. First of all, Nkunku was very brilliant. Nkunku, he was very brilliant until the injury. Nkunku was very brilliant in the first 5-10 minutes before the injury, around 15th minute. Nkunku was very brilliant. That's number one. Number two, we had an attacking flair. Our players, we attack with flair, with speed, with cohesion. We had an attacking flair. That's number two. Number three, we had a lot of running. Our players were running, you know, they were running speed. They controlled the ball with speed. There was no time for rest. There was no time to rest, to relax. And each time we get a ball, we look forward with speed. We were running throughout the game. Throughout, we were running. Number four, defense was solid. In a very long time, I've never seen Chelsea team that was so solid at defense. Thiago Silva, Reece James, all the players at the defense. Thiago Silva, Reece James, Levi Cowell, Ben Chilwell. They did extremely well in that defense. They did extremely well in that defense. Our defense was very, very, very tight, honestly speaking. And do not forget, I predicted the lineup, but I missed out on only one. Instead of Gallagher, I predicted Andrew Santos to start the match. All my 11 players that I predicted came true. They all started the game, in exception of Andrew Santos, who did not start the game. In his place, Gallagher started. Gallagher started in his place. Now, number five, our first 5 to 10 minutes, Chelsea was on the front foot. Action in Dortmund half. The whole first minute to the 5th minute, even to the 10th minute, until Nkunku got an injury, we were on the front foot. We were in the half of Dortmund. We were just there in their box, bombarding them with pressure. The first 10-15 minutes, we were right there in our front foot. The goal should have come in at that moment, but Dortmund was resilient. Number 6, we were able to defend from every angle. We stopped the counter attacks from Dortmund. The counter attack play of Dortmund, they were throwing the ball left and right, all their wings, their right wing and the left wing. They were throwing the counter, but our defense stood still in resisting or countering or defending against the counter attack of Dortmund. Number 7, Chilwell shot inside. I think one of our first shots that we could have scored was Ben Chilwell's shot. Yeah, he cut inside but he missed the ball. Number 8, defending set pieces well. We were able to defend set pieces well. Set pieces. We were able to defend set pieces very, very well. I like the way when the ball is thrown at us, our defenders are ready in the air. They normally attack the ball from air. It's very good. We are able to defend from the air. All their set pieces, except 1 or 2 in the second half. Except 1 or 2 in the second half, but we could not clear. And the one that even resulted in the goal, in their goal, was from their corner kick. When the ball came in, the ball deflected back, and unfortunately, all of our players were in our box, and they left the Dortmund player standing alone. He struck. The ball hit a player in the box, bounced back, and then go back a little. So we defended very well, except in second half where we began to, things began to change. The shape of the game or the match began to change a little. Then number 9, 42nd minute, a throw-in ball for Jackson, but he shot wide, forced by the keeper. 42nd minute, a true ball in the 42nd minute. I think Chelsea has a plan. Chelsea has a plan. The true balls that they be playing to Jackson in that center forward, the row, that striker, the true ball that he used to play to. It's not the first time I'm seeing them playing such a ball to Jackson. They played the ball through, and he was able to control, only to miss because the keeper came out. The keeper fronted him. And so the keeper blocked the strike. That through ball is something which we need to observe. Chelsea, they are working out something. Through balls to Jackson, which is very good. Through balls to Jackson, which is very good. Nkuku, when he got the injury, they brought him Modric, who did brilliantly well in the second half. He did brilliantly well in the second half. On that left wing, he did brilliantly well. I like his skills. This guy could be on fire this season for Chelsea. This guy could be a player we should be watching out for. Modric and Santos. Modric and Fernandes. I don't know if I'm getting it, let me refer to my notes. Yes, Modric and Enzo Fernandez. These two players, Modric and Enzo Fernandez, we need to watch out for them this season. Modric and Enzo Fernandez, let's watch out for them this season. Number 11, Dortmund started the second half very well. They started just as Chelsea started the first half. Dortmund in the second half, they came forward. They really came out. They came on. They came on in their game. Second half. Number 11, players were able to adapt and play in different situations. Our players were able to adapt and play in different situations very well. Number 13, that's the 54th minute. A big chance missed. It was really a good football here we watched this morning. But Dortmund also up their attacks. Dortmund was up to the task. The second half, Dortmund was up to the task. Number 14, Sterling was indeed Sterling today. Sterling was indeed Sterling today. He was very lively, getting back on the front foot. Sterling was indeed very Sterling today. Today, apart from in fact, if not for Enzo Fernandez, I would choose Sterling as my man of the match. He did pretty well today. Excellent job. He was Sterling today. Number 15, 75th minute. Jackson again ran through the middle with a ball. Another through ball for Jackson in the middle in the 74th minute, which he missed out. Another through ball. That's why I said Chelsea are working out something spectacular with the through balls that goes through to Jackson. 78th minute, Cucurella defends, block a great chance that Dortmund nearly scored. Cucurella, he did extremely well. That block in that 78th minute, oh my God. 17th minute. Number 17. Yes, number 17. The goal came in. Dortmund goal came in. Number 17. 18th minute, which is 84th minute. 84th minute, we almost equalized. Chelsea almost equalized in the 84th minute. We almost equalized in the 84th minute. 19, Cowell again had a brilliant chance, but couldn't control. Colwell had a brilliant chance again, but we couldn't control. 88 minutes was when Chelsea was able to equalize the goal. 88 minutes that we were able to equalize. In all, it was a good exercise for both teams. In all, it was a good, solid exercise for both teams. Looking forward, let me put it again. We need that midfield partnership with Caicedo. Chelsea need that midfield partnership. Right now, everything seems to be working well, but we still need to tighten up that midfield. Yes, that we seems to be losing a lot of balls in the middle of the park. The distribution, we seem to be losing a lot of balls at the middle of the park. So we need a player that can control the middle, that can control the game, that will be in charge of the game. When there's pressure, that player can bring the ball down, that can slow down the pace of the ball. We need such a player. But in all, kudos to the guys. Chelsea, they did well. I look forward to our opening match with Liverpool. I look forward to that opening match with Liverpool. And I believe between now and then, we should be able to secure Caicedo, and let's start something great from the very onset of the season. Shalom, peace.